Hello, loves. Let's get right into our goals, okay? And let's make our dreams come true. You know, I need as much help as y'all out there trying to stay focused to make things happen. And my last video, which was this morning, I talked about some things. I listed some things that we need to do. First of all, I asked you all to get a notebook or get some paper or get some of these index cards. Index cards. Now I've got really big ones here. You could make a vision board out of this. It's kind of big. I like this size, and what I did was I got they are ruled, but I prefer the unruled ones. And I got the thick ones because you're going to be using this a lot. You're going to be going over these all year, once a day. So you're going to be flipping them over. So you kind of want something thick. But let's go into your list. I asked you to make a list. If you haven't done it, just jump right in. Get a notebook or even just get a card, an index card, and start brainstorming. Write down some possible goals, some dreams that you have wanted to do, some things, and do a few of them. List things that are going to let you live your best life. They're going to make you feel good about yourself. Whether it be, I talked about this, being fit and trim, as opposed to being out of shape. And I'm using those terms because even to be out of shape means that you're not in your proper shape. You're not in your proper physical form that you were meant to be in. It could be you're way too thin. You're anorexic. You look way too thin. I see a lot of those in the gym. I'm not kidding. And I see a lot of older gals that are way too thin. They did not, but they're at the gym, so they're obviously getting started. But they did not keep their muscles going all of their lives. You've got to keep your muscles built up. So if you're younger, pay attention because you need to do that. As opposed to being fit, you're fit. It means you got strength, you got energy, you're fit. You don't have to be a bodybuilder, but you need to have some muscle structure. You need to have some strength and fit and trim. You've trimmed down the excess. So you got fit and trim, or you've got out of shape. You're not, I don't want to use the terms fat, but it's just as bad to be so thin. So let's just do out of shape. Okay, so whether that is going to be on a lot of people's vision board. It's on mine. I want to build up even more. I want to really build up. I've been working on my stomach, getting those inner abdominal walls, the muscles inside. There's 2 layers. There could be, I know there's at least two layers of abdominal muscles. And I wonder if you can get the inner ones tightened, your stomach really does hold in. And mine holds in really fine. I mean, I don't, it's just that little bit. I just want to tighten it up. Because once you start saying, oh, that's good enough, yeah, it could always end up, it gets worse and worse, and say, well, that's good enough. No, it's not good enough. I want to live my best life. So that's on mine too. I got my, I don't know, what is he called? One of you called him something. What is he called? Anyways, I've got my pen. It does work nice. Yes. I did write with it. He said it was a good pen, but they're so cute. So this is my pointer. Okay. Now here's what you're going to do with that list. Brainstorm. Take as long as you want. Take a whole day. Just keep it on your desk or your counter in your kitchen or somewhere by your TV that you're going to watch, your couch, and write down things. What are your dreams? So then what I want you to do is once you think you have enough, I want you to go through them. And I want you to decide what is the most important to you. And you'll either start or make it number 1. Now, that's not going to be the only thing that's going to need to be done to make your life the best. There's other things too, like being the best friend that you can be, because they do say if you want to have a lot of friends, write down what qualities you want in them, and then go be that. Because like things attract, like a magnet. They attract. So if you want to find a nice lover, or a boyfriend, a husband, whatever, decide what you want and go be that. That's your best bet. Okay, so these are other things that you might want to do, right? You just don't want that one goal. Oh, I want to get myself totally in shape, There's other goals. Maybe you also want to improve your finances. And all kinds of things. I mean, it's up to you. Whether you want to sell your house, you want to become a nomad, blah, blah, blah. But the most important one I want you to mark is number 1. And then let's go with maybe 3 more. 3 more. Then you put them in importance, okay? Let me get my list here. So, next, let's start talking about the Nomad vision board, because all of those on your list are going to be included in here. But you're going to start off with the most important. Now, here's how I made mine. I think at the end, all of these aren't, let's see. These are blank. I just put some blanks in there. But I've got this many. And I'm not going to tell you every little thing. I'll go through some that I don't mind sharing. Some of them, no, you don't want to share. They actually say, I heard this. Oh my gosh, I heard this on the radio. That said that they used to say, if you have a goal, make sure you tell somebody. That way you will feel that you're like accountable for that. But now they're saying, not always. It really depends on what the goal is. That's not always the case. Sometimes it's better just zip it and don't tell anybody about those goals. And they listed different reasons. I didn't write them down, but one of the reasons is some people might laugh at them. You don't want that. And that can really discourage you. Or they might talk you out of it. Or they might give you bad advice. Or they might steal it, if it's something that would make money. And that's basically what happened. Did you see Social Network about Mark Zuckerberg? Those twins that sued him. They wanted to pull him in that he could do all the coding. Well, Mark Zuckerberg, he took the idea and ran with it. Well, it was his coding for it, and an idea like that. But they really did sue him for it, and they said it's an undisclosed amount. I did make some coffee. Do you want some? Why not? It is sort of late in the afternoon, but yeah, who cares? It's getting towards New Year's, right? I might be up tonight. Who knows? And I didn't make it so hot, so don't worry. It won't burn your mouth. And I'm going to tell you, this is really good. It really tastes good. So it depends on what your goal is whether you should tell anybody else about it. They're really saying now that don't tell anybody what you're going to do until you do it. Then you can say, I did this. Because sometimes you're just blowing hot air. And if you here's another thing that I remember somebody mentioned, if you tell somebody about it, it sort of takes some of the magic away from it, It just sort of releases and it lets some air out of that big balloon, you got going on. So you need one of these big paper clips. You usually have to get them in a pack. But you know what? I've got some of those clips around, and I use them for different things. So if you're a nomad, don't worry about that. You'll find a use for these. And of course at home, you've got, plenty of room to put them, yeah. So even if you had if you wanted to go big, you want to go big? Look at that, still works. There you go. And if you want to hang it up, just put one up and you can hang it, right? Put a title on it, yeah. Okay, let's go over some ideas. And there's going to be 3 or 4 of your goals inside here, but the most important one's going to be right towards the front. Now, here's what I put. as a title, I put good things are coming my way. And what I do is I read them and then I flip it over. Read the next one and then flip it down. That way when I'm done, I just turn it over and it's all in order. So I actually read these out loud. Read them out loud. Just go out by yourself. Well, if you're in your van, you're going to be by yourself. But do them in the morning. Good things are coming my way. My next, and you can copy this. I am reading this, and it shows I care. I write cursive, and and then I turn it over. Let me get this. Okay, I just kind of flip it upside down. Now my highest goal. I will leave that private, but this is my highest goal, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more words on there. 3 main goals. Then I put 3 main goals, and I write them down. And then I put it's a dollar amount. Yeah, I have received my amount, and then I say thank you. Now, missions. I put down my missions: to do something, to be. Okay. Next, I have already, and then I list. I have already created my future. I have already, see, here's a list of things you've already done. Now, if you want to, you can put down maybe even future things, because remember I mentioned that in order to change your subconscious mind, you want to be in present tense when you're talking about these things, not just I'm going to have this, or, I hope to have this, or something like that. It says I have this. I have already. Well, but here's things that I've already done in all seriousness, because what this does is it actually makes you realize how talented you really are. What have you done in life? And then, because you probably have forgotten about these things, and it brings them to mind every day, and it shows I am a very capable, creative person. I have created my future. I have written a book. I have created a podcast. Okay, and then there's a couple other things. Okay, I have become an influencer, and I am an Amazon influencer. I have designed merchandise. I have become a great interviewer. I have traveled solo. And now here's the I ams. At the top it says I am. I am, and then I list what I am. I am intelligent. I am tough. I am brave. I am astute. I am patient. I am insightful. Here's the big one, and it's true. I am audacious. I am audacious. And I am articulate. And then this one says, I believe. And then it says what my main beliefs are. And then also, I believe. Here's one for everybody. I believe I am 100% healthy. Boy, talk about kicking your subconscious mind into gear. I am. Your subconscious mind, and I actually have studied this. I've got my jeans shorts on. I have actually studied this. Your subconscious mind acts and tells your body what to do with what we program it for. So if you tell yourself these things, your body's going to step in line. I haven't said this in a long time, but it does remind me, this is the captain, and this is the soldier. The captain tells the soldier what to do, right? Or the sergeant, and he tells the soldiers what to do, right? Could be the general, yeah. Could be, So this up here is where your software is. This is up here, right? This is, I guess, wouldn't this be considered the hardware down here? But I'm telling you, it will step in line. This controls this. It's all one, but this really gives the messages. This subconscious mind controls like 75% or more of your life. They say that our rituals and our habits, our routines every day, 75% of them are, they're just habits. This is what we do all day. I hope I said that right. 75% of our activity during the day, there you go, our behaviors and activities during the day are routine. You know, we get up in the morning, I fold my bed, I get dressed, I brush my teeth, I say high five to myself in the mirror, and I love you, and, you know, I talk to the man upstairs, and I wash my face, and, you know, the first part of my day is rituals, it's habits, it's routines, yeah, and so, and who's ordering all of that? You know, up there. 14 days, something will become a habit. So it's very important to say, I believe, and then I list things. I am 100% healthy. All things are possible. I am wealthy. Yeah. I mean, you know, whatever you consider wealth to be, because that's kind of a relative term, isn't it? Now I say, I have patience, I have persistence, I have audacity, I have power, I have creativity. Now, if you're going to say these every morning, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think? Yeah, this is a very powerful tool. Here's one. Yeah, these are just things that it's a statement. I drink water often. Well, there you go. It just worked, didn't it? You know, really got to say, and let me just make a statement here. I had not been doing these until I realized that I need to change this, because my life has really changed over the past couple months. I mean, powerfully, it's changed. I'm solo again. And, you know, I've had to do a lot of soul searching on myself. And, no, I am not perfect. By a long shot, I am not perfect. And I was just as instrumental in a breakup as the other one, okay, the other person. So literally, yeah, I am in no way perfect. So I've had to do a lot of soul searching on my own. And so things have really changed. And this is going to be my new tool. I always keep it right here I always keep it right here. It's a little pocket that's perfect for it. I bought that at the Container Store, and I thought, I wonder if that will fit my Nomad vision board. And it did perfectly. And then there's other things too. Creating is my future. Creating. I love to be creative, and I'm grateful for everything. And then here's just some statements. I eat produce. I eat small. Okay, there's another one I won't share. Here's one. I am lean. I am muscular. Yes, and there's other things. Just for me. Just for me. And then here's one. It says, be present. My visions are in the quantum field. And then this is just a statement. This is one of my goals. And I put it, I have blah, blah, blah. I have it. I earn blah, blah, blah. Yes. Here's another one. Here's another one. These are kind of private. Here's one. My day is perfect. But it does say I love all people, but I take no crap from others. And I think that's kind of important too. If you do I guess what that means is, you know, people aren't going to be perfect to you at all. But that doesn't mean you have to take it. You can walk away. You can definitely just walk and just say, I don't want to be around that person anymore. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be abused. So I love them, but I'm not going to listen to them if that's the way they're going to be. here's another statement. Here's another statement. Here's another statement. Oh, private. Another. Now here I'm talking about what I wanted, and I am going to change this one because I've kind of changed my mind. I am going to change this one here. Yeah. Well, here's one. I go to the gym 6 days a week. I am strong and muscular and lean. Well, I was saying this a lot. So, I mean, it does have an effect on you. Here's another one. And see, it doesn't take that long to go through these. You don't have as many as you don't have to have as many as I do. But these, if you can see, these involve different goals. They're different goals. I have the most important, and then I know what's really important to me. And then this is something that I go through. I keep on top of, and then I go through, like when I was doing I don't do the podcast anymore, but maybe I would again. Maybe I will resurrect the podcast. And then, so these are things I keep on top of. Like receipts, banking, product inventory. Yeah. And at the very end, again, good things are coming my way. That's how I end it. All these cards. This is going to take you, I'll bet, all in all, to read them out loud. It'll take you 3 minutes, maybe 4. Just go through them. But what I want you to do is do it every morning. So I'm going to show you right here. Look at this. Fits right in there. This is right in here. This is a raven feather. I got up in the Grand Canyon area when I was camping. Yeah. And then I keep a couple pens. It might be kind of nice to use one of these pens. It's a fine tip, or you can just use a regular pen. Yeah, however you want to use it, it's fine. So this is the Nomad vision board. It's been a splendid morning. Why am I talking like that? Oh my gosh, I just have to say quickly because I'm running out of time, but I just want to share this with you. So when my daughter was here, she goes, "Have you been watching The Crown?" And I'm like, "What's that?" She's going, "What?" She goes, "You have not been watching The Crown? There's already 6 seasons. And I'm like, "No." She goes, "Oh, Mom." She goes, it's better than Downton Abbey. Like, what could be better than that, right? Well, at the time I was almost at the end of watching all the seasons of Survivor. And so she goes, "Well, you have Netflix." I go, "No, I haven't had Netflix in like 5 years, maybe 6. She goes, "Well, that's why you haven't been watching it." So I did check it out. It's called The Crown. I'm sure a lot of you already know it. And so I've been watching it I did get Netflix. I went with the ads. That way it's not so expensive. It's only $6.99. $6.99, I tell you, for the month. And I don't mind ads. I mean, no big deal. And so, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm on like episode 6, the first season. I've got so much to go. Wow. So, but it's a very splendid show. They're all English. I can't help but I'm really starting to get the English accent. Well, you probably say, "No, keep working on it, Lee." but I find myself wanting to like talk to myself in this English language, this accent. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. Another sip of coffee. I am so looking forward to 2024. And I'm so looking forward to new things, new ideas, and getting better and better at what I love to do. And that's making films and coming up with ideas. And I wouldn't mind doing maybe like a parody again, working on that and practicing and, rehearsing it for you, and doing some maybe like point of view kind of things where I play different parts in it. I wouldn't mind starting getting into all that again and really stretch myself with all of this. But I think this is so important, the subconscious mind. Yeah, so much is going on in there that we don't even know. I mean, and it's ruling our lives. We are being controlled by our subconscious mind, and in so many ways we don't even know what's going on with it. It's under there. It's an iceberg, and it's what we can't see down there. Let's kind of dig down and pull it out. Let's start working this year on getting inside that subconscious mind that is really telling us what to do. It tells us who we should fall in love with. Our subconscious mind, we go for things that we need to work out, we want to improve our lives with, or here's the real kicker with our subconscious mind. Let me tell you this is nuts. This is crazy, and it's true. Our subconscious mind will lead us to be with people and circumstances that will confirm our belief systems, our actual belief systems, for whatever they are. And a lot of times, just because it's your belief system doesn't mean that it's true, but that's your belief system. This is you defend it to the very end, and you defend it so much that your subconscious mind will go out and look for things and circumstances and put you in places that will end up confirming and testing out to make sure that you keep that belief system. Talk about a triangle in life. Oh my gosh. You know, it can be dooming. You know, if you believe because of something that happened in your childhood, so maybe the way that your parents treated you, or that you felt way back in your life, and you felt like, well, you were, I don't know, you were mistreated, or that somebody told you that you were not smart. You were not smart. And it got so in your head that you will go out of your way to find somebody to pair off with that will indubitably and inevitably call you stupid a lot. And so you go, yeah, I know, I'm stupid, you know. Yeah, put you in situations that are stupid, that are unintelligent. That's just a little bit of an example of how our subconscious mind can control our lives. And so let's get in there and let's start searching in there and writing things down that we can take out and say, and look at it and go, well, this just ain't working anymore. You know, this isn't working. So yeah, does that make sense? I hope, yeah. I know this is going long, but I think these things are important for us and to help us live our best lives. Our best lives. Okay. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. It's probably going to be 2, maybe 3, most likely 2 videos. And we're going to keep going with this, okay? Let's go. Let's make it happen. Okay, everybody? Bye. See you later. See you tomorrow. Mwah.